video very confident, and now we're all on this journey together. So, welcome. Y'all, I think I've lost my dang mind. I have to go to dinner at my friend's house in 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I decided that after work activity today, I was going to make jam. Let's go. Now, if you watch my strawberry jam video, then you already know about this farm, but Jenske Orchards in Fredericksburg, Texas is thebomb.com. We went blackberry picking, me and my girlfriends, because apparently I've reached the age where we've traded Sunday fun day drinking with blackberry picking in the rain. I will leave up some videos as I'm talking about it. These blackberries are delicious. Oh my God, they're so good. They're so ripe. They need to be made into jam. Like, have to. We went blackberry picking. If you are in the Central Texas area and you are either passing Fredericksburg or you live close and you're going to Fredericksburg, please go visit this place. It's so awesome. There were a bunch of kids there that were being total champs in the rain. They have the best barbecue restaurant, and I'm really trying hard this year to source more local fruit. Now, while we were there, I also got peaches, so keep an eye out for a peach video coming soon, but today we're doing jam. So, blackberry jam is actually not hard. It is just blackberries, sugar. That's it. I have 2 canning cookbooks. One of them adds pectin. The other one does not. So as a reminder, pectin is the stuff that is going to make your fruit gel, okay? I think I'm actually gonna go with the recipe that doesn't use pectin because this recipe in the Ball Canning Cookbook, this is the new Ball Canning Cookbook. It's not specifically for blackberries. It's just, it goes through the different like things and then it has the same recipe. So I'm gonna try not to use pectin. And I'm gonna really hope that I don't ruin all of these because I mean, I legitimately picked them in the rain on blackberry vines that had a lot of thorns. So, also, I wore something that is the same shade as blackberry juice, just in case the super big cuts today. So, this takes 9 cups of crushed berries. And this recipe is the same for blackberries, blueberry, boysenberries, dewberries, gooseberries, loganberries, raspberries, and youngberries. I don't know what most of those are. So we're gonna measure out 9 cups of blackberries. And I probably should have filled these a little more. The blackberries were $5 a pint and I had 6 pints here. So I paid, I don't know, it's been such a long day. What is that math? $30? 5 times 6? That sounds right. So I paid $30 for all these blackberries, and I have no idea how much jam this is about to make, but based on the fact that I just filled up a whole cup and I didn't even make it through half of a pint, this is about to be interesting, y'all. Let me try and pick out one of these pints. The cardboard's like kind of not super strong because it all got very wet while we were picking blackberries in the rain. It was wonderful though. It was a lovely way to spend a Sunday night. Okay, so safe to say, based on my current experience, 9 cups is gonna be 3 little pints. Now, I gotta mash all these up. Oh, they're so ripe. Now, if you wanted to make this seedless, you can totally pass it through a fine mesh sieve and make it seedless. Y'all, they're so juicy. I'm gonna give you a close-up in a minute. So you can pass this through a fine mesh sieve if you want it to be seedless. I don't really care about the seeds personally, so I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I like for there to be some whole fruit in my jam, and I don't know. You wanna remember that you're like eating ripe fruit and you're not just like eating sugar gel. So this is what the berries look like. I know it's kind of hard to see because they're so dark. So we can go ahead and also add our sugar in here. So this is gonna take 6 cups of sugar. We'll do 1. So I think my plan is, because I have 3 more pints of the blackberries, I think I'm gonna freeze them and I'll either make more jam or I'll just eat them in smoothies, or we'll find other ways to use them. I just wanna make sure that this jam recipe, because there's no pectin in it, I wanna make sure it works before I use all the blackberries I picked. So the next step, now that this is all combined, I wanna wait until my jars are prepped to get this going, since there's less steps because there's no pectin. So I have a new case of jars. I have found I'm in Central Texas, I'm in Austin, and I have actually found the best place to get jars is Walmart. I have a really hard time finding jars, and that has been hands down the best place to get jars. So if you're in Central Texas and you're having a hard time finding jars, go to Walmart. So this says it only makes 3 pints. That's like never how that happens for me. So I think I'm gonna heat up and prep 6 jars. And we'll see where that gets us. I don't ever trust these. I always follow the recipe exactly the way it's supposed to be, and I always end up with like double the jam. So in our prep, we just wanna make sure that lids are off. We're gonna dip them in boiling water for probably 10 minutes, get them nice and hot and sterilized. And then once we get them nice and hot and sterilized, I'll go ahead and start the jam, and we will get that whole process moving. Okay, y'all, so we are at the stove, and I have to be ready in 30 minutes. And this needs at least 10 minutes to process in the jars. So I have to pull this soon, but it says to cook it down until the gelling point, which means it's like a jam. These blackberries were very juicy, and so I turned it up, and it got so foamy that I thought it was gonna boil over. I literally was on the phone with my sister just chatting, and I was like, oh my God, I have to go. I think this hot sugary jam is gonna boil over on my stove. It did not, but we're getting there. I think this may be a case of why I would add pectin next time. I actually don't know if I can add pectin now, but it would be pretty cool if I could. I'm kind of thinking about it, I'm not gonna lie. Normally you would add in the pectin before you add the sugar, but I did not do that order of operations today, and I am flying by the seat of my pantalones. Oh, it's clumping. Yeah, see, that might happen. Gorgeous color, user error chef. Also, my fiance is going to be like, you chose to do what right before we were supposed to go to dinner? Life with me is always an adventure. All right, new plan is boil this really hard for a couple minutes, see if it thickens up, go from there. I don't even know, are my jars still hot? No, my jars aren't even hot anymore. This turned into a disaster. Cam's gonna be so mad. Cam's gonna be so mad. Hey dogs, Cam's gonna be so mad. My jam is boiling over. Oh my God, everything's wrong. Everything's wrong. Ooh, we're getting thicker. Things are happening. Just splashing boiling water on myself. Ow! I think I'm gonna turn this off, and we're just gonna go for it. All right, y'all, the only thing we're jamming on today is hopes and prayers. So, let's use Grandma's canning funnel. That feels like it'll help. All right, I just need to call upon the spirit of my great grandmother, who was an avid canner. I need to ask the great spirit of great grandma Gregory to smile upon me as I probably messed up this jam. I've made a decent amount of jam, and it's never been quite this thin, which makes me think there's a problem. 1/4 inch headspace. There's way more than 6 pints of jam in here. It's a little a whim wipe. We're gonna do a whim wipe. Y'all, this has become unhinged. We're gonna wipe the rims, place your top, screw the top on. This is not a jam I'm going to be giving away. Gonna try not to burn your fingies. I'm gonna do it on time. I got 20 minutes. I gotta be like ready to leave. Do I look like I'm ready to come to your house for dinner? The answer is no, I'm not. I'm chaotically canning blackberry jam. But would it even be my YouTube channel without a little chaos? I have not yet decided what I'm gonna do with the rest of this, because I don't have time to can it. I might just put it on the stove and cry. Okay. This is gonna go for 10 minutes. I don't need to be here to watch it because it's just gonna be a pot of boiling jars. What I am gonna do is go get dressed so I can pull this jam out, go to dinner, hope for the best. Okay, hold on. There might be some hope. This is the spoon I was using to stir the jam, and it is jammed up. Whoa. Oh, that's so good. We're gonna see how fast I can get this done, but I do have to go get dressed. Okay, y'all, I did my new jars, took my old jars out, put my new jars in. I only did them for 5 minutes, usually I do them for 10. We got great grandma's canning funnel for good luck. Blessings. I got 15 minutes. I can do this. That's my fiance. He's gonna tell me to be there. Hi, honey. I'm good. I am very focused. I decided to make blackberry jam, and it took me a little longer than I thought, but I'm definitely gonna be done by the time we need to leave. Yeah, but it's gonna taste really good, I promise. I mean, I think it's good to marry somebody who makes blackberry jam on a whim. Yeah, or cookies if they think you're having a bad day. That was a power move yesterday. Yeah, it went a little awry, but the YouTube video is gonna be pretty funny. Yeah, because I started it very confidently and I'm not ending confidently. I got jam humbled today, Cam. What happened to me? I got a little bit jammed up. Y'all, ladies, if you're into men, find you a man that is not mad at the fact that you are chaotic and that you're chaotically making jam right before you're supposed to go to dinner. Find that man. Keep him, love him, never let him go. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 jars of jam, hopefully, if it turns out. I don't know if my pot's ever not gonna be purple ever again, but it smells amazing. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up and I really will catch you tomorrow and we will see if this jam, in fact, did do the jamming. Oh, it worked. Look. I mean, it's still like a little bit loose, but it gelled up nicely. I don't know if it's because I added the pectin late, but it looks like it worked. So this one wasn't all the way full, which I always try and eat those first because I want to get them in the fridge. But let's give it a taste test. Every time I can anything, I weirdly look forward to like breaking the seal, because it means I did a good job. Oh my god, it smells incredible. So I'm thinking this is the kind of jam we're gonna need a spoon for. Ooh, okay. It's thicker than I thought, look at this. I don't know why, but since I became a gardener, when I see like really colorful foods, my instant thought is like, oh, that's gonna be good for me. Blackberries aren't that sweet. These ones were on the sweet side. A little sour, a little tart, but nothing crazy. The sugar brings out that blackberry flavor so much. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all, thanks so much for watching all the chaos that came with this jamming session. Happy gardening, happy canning, happy jamming, happy doing whatever makes your soul sings, and we'll see you next time.